Yo, is anybody there? And we'll give it a couple seconds. What's going on, guys? Is the music actually playing? I don't even think the music's playing. There we go. There we go. Acting like this is my first time doing this. Yo! We'll wait till we get a couple people in here. And we're going to show off some of the cool shit tonight. Yo, what's up, Cyber Rat? Yo, so we have Comic-Con next week. So I've come, I decided to have a second outfit to wear essentially when I'm not walking around in my Grey Knight with that huge sword on the wall, or the huge power pack, when I'm not walking around Comic-Con with that huge Space Marine setup attached to me. What's up, Blake? What's going on, dude? So I got in something that I ordered from Etsy, and I actually didn't think I was going to get it in before Comic-Con. So I was very happy that these came in. So one of them is what's around my neck. So this is the Inquisition Rosetta. This is all metal and brass. I bought them on Etsy, and then the guy who sold them to me, also, I bought a all gray version. So this is an all steel gray version. The way that he put this together is really good. It's awesome. Yo, what's up, Lone? What's going on, dude? So, but these are awesome. So I had ordered, like I said, I ordered this one and the red one, and then surprise, surprise, he sent me a third one. So this is all in, again, it's a brass, and then it's a metal backing of blue. So this one I'm gonna give away. We're gonna do a contest on the Discord channel, and each one of these was normally 200 on Etsy. Believe it or not, these things are crazy. You can see the one that's around my neck right now, and that's the general colors of what the Inquisition Rosetta looks like, right? The red with the gold. Maybe there's some black in there too, but yeah. So I'm gonna do these. Like I said, these are pretty expensive. These are 200, and then I bought two of them, so I got $60 off. So they came to 140 a piece. So I'm gonna give this one away in the Discord channel. So I should have been red instead of black. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah. So and then we have just so you guys can see. So Lone, I was just making sure that I knew that that it was the right one. So this is the collector's edition from Cubicle 7. This is the RP books that just recently came out from the Maladictum for the Inquisition. So, but yeah. So again, this is, like I said, we'll do a contest on Discord, and we'll do something probably during Comic-Con or something like that to give it away. So, but so essentially the outfit that extra outfit I'm wearing, and Blake, I know you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So this is all, everything I'm wearing is Cry Precision. So when I used to do paintball and when I used to do airsoft, we used to get like fully geared out. Now Cry Precision is really expensive military wear. It has like elbow pads and knee pads, and everything is cushioned and super set for your body. Like it's actually, and the quality is great. So I have these, and I actually have a ATAX also, but I don't think I could get into Comic-Con wearing ATAX. So I think the all black is better. But this is the hood that I have. It actually doubles as a hood and a neck piece. I would wear this when I play paintball and for airsoft to protect my neck, right? But I'm like, oh, this works out pretty good. So the other thing that I have too, which I actually never wound up using, was I had purchased from this guy who worked on a bunch of movies, and so he sold me just some extra stuff that they had. But this is all rubber, and I think that this is going to look awesome. The only problem is I have to buy a piece that will connect this with the back piece. So as it falls to the ground, but this is actually pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. Like I said, I bought this to try to use for like MagFed or something, but I never wound up using it. So I'm gonna use it for Comic-Con when I go, which should be pretty cool. So I'm gonna get the piece tomorrow, and then that will be a portion of the gear that I'm wearing. So just use duct tape. No, I'm not going to use just duct tape because I know it's going to rip off. It's definitely going to rip off of me. And then I got to figure out, and then Blake, you can help me decide this. I got to figure out what pair of gloves I'm going to pair with the gear, because I have some pretty awesome gloves. So I have, these are going to go with my Grey Knights one when I don't feel like wearing the super armored gloves that were part of that cosplay. But then I have, these are really awesome. These are all leather. And then we have the Oakleys. So I'll probably wear the Oakleys. These are probably the most comfortable when I'm walking around the Comic-Con. So that's probably what I'm going to shoot with. So we'll do this, and then I'll see if I can get this armor to work. And then the other thing that I'm going to walk around with is, because I'm going to be an Imperial Agent, is this. So this is my riot shield that I got when I was doing MagFed. So it's already all set up. It's actually a what is this? It's made out of all foam, really hard foam, but it actually works out really well. And it has like the scar on it. Looks really cool. And on the inside, I actually installed, this is 4 inches, or is this 3? I think this is 3 inches of plastic, see-through plastic. So plastic is on there so I can see through it, and it's got all damage and everything on it. And it's a riot shield, and so I figure, so you can see through it. I figure I can walk around with this and I can get some use out of this, because I don't play airsoft or MagFed paintball anymore. So, and then it has the straps on the back, and then yeah, it should be, and it's actually really, really light. It's super, super light. So I'm gonna walk around with that on the days that I am not doing the massive Space Marine cosplay. So that should be pretty fun. So, but yeah, so I just wanted to go over, yeah, what's up, Chris? So about that painting stream. So yeah, so you could paint that and make it a guardsman. I agree. So the painting stream is gonna happen very soon. I just gotta get back from Comic-Con, and then we have over here, I'll bring this over. So Lone, I'll put up I guess I'll put up a question to see a poll, what you guys want me to get. So see, I have my nice brushes. These are all professional brushes that I bought, Lone. So you can see I'm not bullshitting you. And then I have, geez, dude, I have like a lot of minis that I have to put together. This one is probably the one I really want to do the most, because I want to add this to my my Grey Knights as another figure. But this is Inquisitor Greyfax, and she's awesome. She looks really, really cool. So I'll get my my miniatures and painting on through this one. Or actually, you know what? I'll probably start with the, what is it? The setup that my wife got me a couple of years ago, and that was this. So I have this as my glue falls. So I have this, so maybe I'll start with this. What do you think, Lone? Yo, what's up, Neo? Spray them with lead bleacher. It'll save time. I'm gonna have to ask you what that is. And then we got, if you guys can see, that's the Blood Angel Furiosa. And then we got a bunch of other miniatures. These are all, well, actually not Dante. Dante was normal. Got that as a gift. And then we get Inquisitor. So this one I got free from, I think the next 3 are all ones that I got free. So him I got free from the Warhammer Plus. And then I got him free from Warhammer Plus as well. And then we got an Age of Sigmar one at the bottom there. And then obviously the big set, which is over here, which I picked up, And then we're going to put this together. This will be the big one. The only one that I'm really worried about putting together is the NDK. Maybe I'll hire somebody to do that. Because I know I'm gonna mess this up. I know that. Maybe by Citadel, which paint is named after the things in Warhammer? I have that from 100 plus. Cool. Yeah, I picked out. I think I picked out one that was sold out. So, but yeah. So we'll do this set once I get back from Comic-Con. I'm trying to now chill out with the YouTube shorts. Those things are taking up too much time. So if you guys notice, I have like a lot less stuff coming out. So yeah, what's up, JJ? So yeah, so I'm gonna hold off on the YouTube shorts. I'm just gonna do these lives with you guys. We'll do my normal things. I'm gonna try to get out one video a week. Yeah, it'll be fun. Oh, the other thing is I actually got a video out today, if you guys are interested. And I like to do these type of reviews for things that nobody ever reviews, and I think they're cool as shit. So this one, and I showed this on the unboxing before. What was it, like a week or two ago? This was the Cadian Rosetta. Essentially, it's the Cadian Shock Troops rucksack. So this is awesome. This is really cool. I'm gonna bring this to Comic-Con, and this is what I'm gonna walk around and put my all the things I wound up getting. I don't think I'm gonna buy that much, but I just needed like a bag or something to carry around, so I don't walk around with just plastic bags the entire time. So, but I did a review on this one. This is actually really good. It's quite nice. It's by Starforged. If you guys have ever bought anything before from Starforged, they make really good shit, and everything is officially by Warhammer. So this is a really nice bag. Really nice bag. It's leather, and it's all shoot, I forget what else it's made out of, but it's actually really nice material, and it's very heavy duty, and it's very military. Maybe a little bit smaller than what a rucksack would actually be, but it's actually quite nice. So, and then I was able to get some Velcro on the front here to be able to put some of my shit on there. So yeah, so this is pretty cool. So I'm happy that I was able to get that and do that review. And then the only other thing is I actually got, Blake, this is going to be cool for you. I actually got the shipping notice from Cool Toys Club for my Angron. So I tried, but mine wasn't worth anything. So I got the official shipping notice from Cool Toys Club. So I should be getting that, I would think, in about a week to 2 weeks at the most. And then because of that, I picked up another 40 pounds of the red sand for the display. So we're gonna update this one. We'll tear this entire one down again. This was the one that we created with 40 pounds of kinetic sand. That bag was totally awesome. If you want, JJ, check out the review I just put up for it. But yeah, so we're gonna rip this apart. This is all kinetic sand, and we're gonna do all blood red for the Angron review. And in that Angron review, I'm also going to do these figures. Oh, they're at the bottom, but I have all of this thing? Nope. No, man, I have too many figures here to open, but I have all the World Eater 40K figures to open up. So we're gonna open up those as well once I get Angron. We're gonna rebuild that display stand, so that'll be awesome. Yeah, so I really quickly wanted to go through this with you guys, because I don't know if you guys have ever seen any of these books that have come out from Cubicle 7. So these are kind of like if you're familiar with the Dungeons and Dragons books, so they come out with the different, what's the easiest way to describe it? They come out with scenario books for D&D. The ones that I remember the most are the ones from the Forgotten Realms, and I think that was a version, or the Rule 4 set, 4D. So, but this was a collector's edition. Actually, what was funny with Cubicle 7, they actually forgot to send this to me. I pre-ordered this back in April, and then they sent me an email saying that they were going to send it out, I think the end of August. And then I was like, I totally forgot that I was supposed to be getting this. And then I guess the first week of September, I searched some stuff. I was like, oh, oh no, I saw it on Facebook, but this came out already. And I'm like, wait, didn't I pre-order this? This is all the, no, that's something different, Chris. This is something different. So the metal book, which I don't have in here right now, I have in my other room, has the RPG book of the Death Watch. This is the RPG book of the Imperial Maladictum. And this just came out. This is the Inquisition set. So this is the Imperial Maladictum, the Inquisitor, the Inquisition Collector's Edition. So, and then these are awesome, dude. Like, I did a quick unboxing the other day with this. Let me throw this on the side. But I did a quick unboxing, I guess it was about a week and a half ago now on a Sunday. And these all have like special edition covers. So this is the player's guide. And you can see it has like a metal stamping on the pages on the front, and then the covers look amazing, dude. They look really cool. And one of the awesome things about the Inquisition sets is the amount of lore and information that you can gather from these. Again, this is taking place in the Manchurian sector. And then this is the player's handbook. So it has, I was really happy with is they talk about obviously the Ordo Malleus and the Order Xenos and the Order Hereticus, which is the sisters essentially. So we got the Grey Knights, we got the Death Watch, we got everything, and they go into, there's so much extra lore. Once I finish reading these, the handbook, the player's handbook, and the GM guide, I feel like I'm going to be an expert on the Inquisition. I think I'm going to know. And then the art in here, I don't, like, again, here's the Grey Knights, right? I don't remember ever seeing this art anywhere. So I don't know if this is, they obviously must have recycled art from other places. But yeah, I'm sure that some of this stuff, here we go, Ordo Malleus, right? We got my Grey Knights in here. But this I'm really interested in ripping apart and just getting into it and reading this, because I feel like there's a lot of lore in here that not many people are aware of, essentially. I still need my 1,000 Suns and Tyranid. You didn't get your Suns Codex? Holy crap. Wow, I'm actually really surprised, Lone. I thought you would have gotten that by now. But, yeah, this is cool. And this is, actually, this is the cover of Inquisition book. I'm listening to the audio book of this right now. What is this called? I forgot what the book is called. But this is about assassins and stuff like that. And so this is actually really cool. Now, I didn't realize that that I'm going to recognize some of this stuff. So, no, I've been tight on money. Yeah. I'll keep an eye out, Lone, for you for the 1,000 Suns, and I'll let you know if I either see or find one for really cheap. Because what is the Codex? Was it $50? So if I find a 10th edition 1,000 Suns book when I go to New York Comic Con for cheap, or if I see it and then maybe I'll talk the guy down, I'll live stream it as I'm trying to talk him down for you, Lone, and then I'll purchase it, and then you can pay me back. See if I can get it for cheap. If I can get it, I'll tell you what, if I can get it for like $25, then we'll pick it up. So, but these are awesome. I'm gonna do a full review on these. Yeah, so this is and it's just like the D&D books, right? It's gonna go into, there's classes in this, and it goes into the specifics of each of the classes. So I thought that this was such an awesome book to pick up, or the book set to pick up. And I'm a big nerd for this stuff, so, but the covers are awesome looking. So, and so that was the player's guide. So this is the GM's guide, and again, you can see the special edition covers compared to each other. The player book isn't as thick as the GM guide, but yeah, very cool, very, very cool. So again, that will be coming soon. We'll do a review on those as well. And then what else did I wanted to do tonight? I think tomorrow night we're gonna bust out the rest of the Sons of Horus, and we're gonna get them in there. So we'll do, because we did Black Legion, so Black Legion is complete. So we're gonna do Sons of Horus. We'll do that tomorrow night, and I'll get these all in here, because once Angron comes, I'm gonna have to bust out Angron. I guess Angron is gonna have to go up on the top here. We'll have to throw Angron on the very top, and then I don't know where we're gonna. I guess maybe up top will be the World Eaters. I guess that's probably the best spot. And then I want to do the Sisters, but I'm not sure where I should put the Sisters. I thought I would have more than enough room up here, but I guess I'm not going to. Shit. So are those books compatible with D&D 5th edition? No. So those are. So these are no, this is completely different. So unfortunately, this is not compatible with the 5th edition rules, which can be swapped between games. So that's okay. So this is its own thing with Warhammer. They have their own RPG game. Never actually played it. I want to see if I can get my wife to GM a game, or maybe I'll have to GM a game, and then we'll all play it and see what it's like. But these are awesome, dude. I'm very happy I picked these up. Like I said, I'd forgotten to send them over to me, and I'm very glad that I remembered that we were supposed to get those. So, but then the other thing I want to show you is this is not Warhammer 40K, but I want to show you guys anyway some other stuff that I got. So we got this and we got this. And I'm going to tell you a funny story about this in a second. So I'm a big Punisher fan. Okay, very big Punisher fan. Go figure, right? So my Punisher display is right here. So if this will go on, yeah. So I got my Hot Toys. This is the only Hot Toys that I own. It's all Joy Toy, yeah. So I have a couple of McFarlane figures, Michael, but I don't have outside of those. I only have a couple of McFarlane figures. So it's generally Joy Toy that I collect. I think I have it's over 300 Joy Toy figures at this point. But this is my Hot Toys Punisher. I'm a huge fan. When Punisher grabbed the War Machine armor and he had this in storyline. Now this particular figure isn't based upon that. It's based upon his appearance in some, it was kind of like a Diablo type of a game. But it's cool as hell nonetheless. It's all metal. It's awesome. It's based on the version of War Machine that came out a while ago. So, but this is awesome. I think you can still pick this up too. But in here, then we have, one thing I forgot is I'm gonna go to Comic-Con this year, and I like to get my comics graded. Now I have all of the special edition covers from, I think it was 284? Is that the issue? Or 218? 218 was the issue. So 218 was the issue when Punisher grabbed the War Machine armor. So I have all of those covers. So I want to bring them over to CGC, and I'll get them graded at that time. I was trying to figure out something to do that would be interesting, and take advantage of going there. I actually have the Venom Punisher in there too. I know it's a little hard to see with the light. And then at the very bottom, I have 2 copies of the Cosmic Punisher that came out, essentially the Ghost Rider version. So, but the only other thing I collect besides Warhammer minis and Joy Toy are Legos that I will sell eventually. Yeah, I have. Oh shit, dude! I don't even want to talk about Legos because I got a bunch of shit as well. So for people who don't know, about a year and a half ago, I decided to sell off pretty much almost everything that I was collecting besides the Joy Toy Warhammer figures, right? So I went hard on all the Joy Toys, especially the Grey Knights, right? So JJ and Michael, you can see these are my Grey Knight figures. All right, and there we go. We got all the power armor variants. We got Castellan Crow, and then down here we got my first NDK, and we got a couple more We got some of my Terminators in there, and then on the very bottom, we got more Terminators and the second MBK. So these are awesome. I would highly recommend picking up one of the Nemesis Dread Knights if you don't have it. But for you guys also, the other thing is I got a huge cosplay based on one of these Joy Toy figures, which I know is based upon the minis. But so this is going to be, that's the power pack for my cosplay, which is humongous. And then here's the wrist-mounted bolter. And then that's not the cosplay helm, thank God. But this is the Terminator helm that somebody 3D printed up for me. And then this is the Nemesis Force Blade that actually lights up. And if I actually turn it on right now, it would light up the whole damn room. They don't sell Death Guard yet, so they're going to come out with Death Guard. There's a rumor, actually, we're talking on my Discord server, if you guys are interested. I have a Discord server, but we were talking about on the Discord server that apparently the rumor is we're going to get Death Guard either 40K or 30K in probably the next month, and we're either going to get Mortarion 30K or his 40K variant. So his demon variant, I would assume the 30K. I want to see Death Guard 40K. I want to see the gross Death Guard. I want to see Mortarion after 10,000 years, all transformed up, because he's going to make an amazing figure. So, and by the way, so JJ, here's Horus if you haven't seen him. He's amazing. His figure is awesome. And I have if you're confused about the helmet there, that's an alternate mask that I have. I do that actually with all of my figures, especially that one right there is a Horus Heresy version of Abaddon, and I get the custom helm version of that figure, as well as all of the Primarchs. And as we go over to all my Blood Angel figures, you'll see that's Sanguinius, but again, courtesy of Recon Rage, but that's his helmeted head. And I do that with all of my Primarchs. So I have a ton, dude. I have so many figures I still have to set up in here. So, but we're gonna do Sons of Horus tomorrow night, and we'll do Sons of Horus here, and then I'll be able to finish the rest of the Sons of Horus figures in there. So, oh, and by the way, here's my Imperial Knight. This thing is monster size, dude. Look at this. Look how big this thing is. It's humongous, dude. But anyway, so this entire area is going to be set up with all my Joy Toy figures. All this stuff is going to get moved off, and everything here will be my Joy Toy figure collection. Actually, we have right over here, we have a lot more of, here's a couple of the Sons of Horus. Right, we got the Contemptor Dreadnought, and then we got the Leviathan Dreadnought there as well. So those are all going to go down into the bottom display area. So, but anyway, imagine that they actually announced the Night Lords because it's Halloween. Dude, can you imagine? So when I go to Comic-Con, one of the really cool things is Games Workshop is going to be there. So I think Wednesday is going to be or Thursday, Thursday is the first day of the con. I rented a hotel right next to the Javits Center where it is, and I think I'm just going to go in my Inquisitor gear that I'm wearing, if I can get the armor to work, which I should be able to. I think we'll be able to get, and this is the armor right here. We'll get this set up for tomorrow. I think I'm going to go in this with that riot shield and a couple of other things, but Friday and Saturday is the day I'm going to go in my full Grey Knight cosplay setup, and it's going to be funny because I'm going to walk up to the Games Workshop table, and I'll tape the reaction, because I know that there's been some other Grey Knight cosplays. I've seen them, but I want to see what their reaction to it is. So, but this is the other thing that I decided after, like I said, I sold probably 70% of my collection last year of everything. I decided just to go in on the Joy Toy Warhammer figures, and then this came out just recently. So Storm Collectibles, which I'm a huge fan of, they decided to come out with the Street Fighter Alpha 3 figures. And you can't really see Ken in here, but this is the best art of Street Fighter, and I was a huge Street Fighter fan, played Street Fighter competitively, so the fact that they've come out with these figures, I'm all in on this. So, And then this is the other thing I wanted to quickly talk to you guys about. So I collect some Punisher comics, always the number ones that come out. So these two covers, I actually got two of them, and I was a little bit pissed because I paid more money for this one. The other one came with all the number ones of the new series of the Punisher. When they come out with like variant covers and everything, and I like to pick them all up. This one's actually really cool. This is a chrome covered one. Can't really tell in the light here, but that's all chrome. So anyway, I picked these all up, and I was pissed. I'm like, oh, this is like I thought this was a rare version or something, so I paid extra for this. It actually turns out it is a rare version, and the people I bought the entire set of all the number ones from for like 20 bucks accidentally sent me two of these. So yeah, so it worked out pretty good. So when you wear your Inquisitor cosplay, can you kindly interrogate Joy Toy as to why they haven't made 40K Thousand Sun figures? Yeah, you know what's kind of weird that's very odd, because we got the Tyranids, right? And we got all the Joy Toy Space Marine 2 figures. And the big protagonist of Space Marine 2 is the Thousand Suns, but we didn't get them yet. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully we get hopefully we get 40K Thousand Suns soon. Right? We have actually the ones I have right now. These are the ones that I got. So I got I got three of them. I picked up one from DG as well. So let me switch the camera here. So we got the two Terminators, and what I normally do with these figures that are not part of the same Legion that I'm collecting, I want to get the Primarchs, and then I'll pick up two of these figures, two of their Legion figures. So I got these two Legions, I got two of these guys, and then I picked up this one right here, which I have to open up from, and he's got the electric claws. I actually thought that was the one that I was getting, but I got the Power Fist variant. So, but I'll ask them if they're there. I don't think they're going to be there, though. I don't think they're going to be at Comic-Con this year, which is a bit of a bummer. But yeah, so, and then the only other thing I want to talk about really quick is I bought 40 pounds more of the red sand for the kinetic sand, which might sound goofy, but that's how I make these diorama displays, and these are really fun to make. And then I'm going to change the backing here to be an all hell backing, the gates of hell essentially, and then we're going to do a review of Angron here. So I feel like I'm the last one to the party getting him, which is hysterical because I pre-purchased Angron right the hell away. So I was one of the first people to get the Imperial Knight over here, but I'm one of the last people to get Angron. So I mean, it is what it is. I'm not, like I said, I know that it's coming, and I know that with everything that's going on, Lloyd and them from Cool Toys Club, they had some hardships as far as getting stuff shipped over to here, especially Angron. So it is what it is. When I get it, I get it. So, but at least I got the shipping notice on this. So, but what else is going on? That's pretty much it. It's just getting ready for Comic-Con right now for me. I did see that they came out with the new patch for a game that I really love, and it's Battle Sector for Warhammer 40K, and I think that that's probably the best version of a video game Warhammer that's ever come out. So after this stream, I'm going to jump over there, and we're going to try to finish up the DLC that came out, Deeds of the Fallen, with essentially a story mode of the Sisters of Battle. So I'm going to finish, hopefully get through chapter 10 tonight. I definitely need to get through chapter 10, and then chapter 11, chapter 12, and then we can finish it off. And then they came out with a new mode called Crusader mode, or they updated their Crusader mode, which essentially is you use one army and you're just taking over an entire galaxy sector. So low-key should have been the first one to get them. If I was you, I'd feel some type of way, but two yeah, well, you got Jesus, dude, you got OP, you got Angron today, dude. That's awesome. So let me ask you a question. Is, from what I'm seeing for other people, is Angron a pain in the ass to put together? Because that's kind of what a lot of people are saying, that Angron is hard to put, probably one of the hardest figures to put together. So I want to know what you think, because I haven't obviously gotten mine yet. So am I going to experience a pain in the ass trying to get this figure together? And what makes it, trying to put him together, such a pain in the ass that everybody's complaining about? Is it the, or actually, Lone, you have him, right? Kind of, yeah, but it's worth it. Yeah, I have to see. I got him because of you, and honestly, bro, I've been cleaning up and setting up everything up. I haven't taken them out of the box. I got him home, which still, oh, very cool. The wing stands are useless though. Oh, that blows. So Lone, is the wing, is he like really forward heavy, or is he top heavy because of those wings? Because that's originally what I had thought when he was released and we got the pictures of him. The wings were massive, dude. So I thought that the wings were just going to be oversized and way too big on him. And that's initially what I thought. So, but yeah. So, really quick stream tonight. Like I said, I just want to show you guys some of the stuff that I'm working on, and kind of just a really quick behind the scenes thing. I think next week is going to be an absolute blast. Like I said, I've never been to Comic-Con before, so this should be a lot of fun. Oh, you know what I'll show you? Actually, I'll show you this. So this is my, oh God. This is my DevTac. Oh, dude, this is historical. This is my DevTac ballistic mask. I took the plates off of it just to make it lighter, but this is an actual full ballistic mask. So the plates will go on here. The eyes, the lenses are rated to shotgun spread, right? So they're not going to shatter for that. But everything else, like this is actually what the plates are, and they're, once they break, they're removable. But it will stop, I think, oh shit, I forgot what it's graded to. But all of this, what's really cool about this is these are all, well, the pieces I took off are magnetized, but this is all magnetized pieces. So where the front piece would go, like the nose piece, it actually just straps onto the chin, and the ballistic armor essentially just magnetizes onto like the side of the face, or here or here. This is like $2,000, dude. This is expensive. The Rock was committing insurance fraud. Hope you got it on camera. What? The only thing that was bad today was I was driving over there, a little pebble, cracking my Tesla windshield. Oh, that sucks. Which is going to be a lot of money, but I haven't tried. God, dude, that's terrible. But this is fans on the inside. You can have a GPS tracker on here. Everything is crazy on this helmet. I was actually gonna, this is a full helmet on the back. You can put the ballistic pieces as well. I was actually gonna bring this to Comic-Con and wear this, because this thing on you, this thing looks absolutely insane. But I don't think they would let me get into Comic-Con wearing this. Even taking off the ballistic, like what I have on it, which is pretty much just a shell. It's not the only portion that's still ballistic tested or armor that's on here is on the forehead here, and then the pieces back here. Anything that's dark black or matte black is what is the bulletproofed stuff. So, but I originally was thinking of bringing this and wearing this to Comic-Con as part of the Inquisition, the Agent of the Inquisition, but I don't think I'd get through. I think that they would stop me and they would not let me in to Comic-Con wearing this. I don't think. I think this is too close to me, or I think that, yeah, on tactical gear, that they're not going to let people in. So But yeah, so this is my DevTech ballistic helm. So alrighty, so we're gonna cut it there. I'm gonna jump over to live. We're gonna stream some Battle Sector and probably about midnight. What time is it now? 11:48. So in about 10 minutes, I'll jump onto the PC and I'll stream some Battle Sector. And then tomorrow night we're gonna do this. We're gonna do Sons of Horus setup, and we're gonna do Space Marine 2 because I gotta do the stratagems this week, and they don't suck. Because last week they were horrible. They were absolutely horrible, and I had no interest in doing those. Just tell them underground they have the Emperor's. Yes, I'll use my Inquisition Rosetta, and I'll have them think that. So, been waiting for you, and then man, the hard one is super hard this week. Is it hard? What is? I haven't even looked at the. All I know is the. Listen, anything that is not what they had last week is better, right? Last week they literally made my bulwark absolutely terrible. They made him. He couldn't party. Right, and then I think he did 50% less damage. What the hell? That's not fun. that's not fun. That's some people want to say that's a challenge. That's not a challenge. That's making you, with everybody you play with, terrible. I was trying for 4 hours. Oh god, that's terrible. Cut your wrath, getting thrown out like the. Yeah, dude. Well, I don't know. Like I said, we'll see tomorrow. Like I said, tonight I want to have a nice, relaxing finish to the mission of Battle Sector. And again, they had a huge patch for Battle Sector on September 30th, so I want to see what's going on with that. And then tomorrow night we'll do Sons of Horus setup in this room, and then we're going to do Space Marine 2 tomorrow night, probably about midnight. So, and then next week is going to be Comic-Con, so that should be fun. And I'm going to try to live stream a lot from Comic-Con, especially as I'm walking around, and I have my GoPro Hero that I'm gonna slap to my chest for some extra footage when I come back, so I'll have that for you guys as well. So, but yeah, so unless one more thing, unless we get any Joy Toy announcements, we're not going to do Joy Toy. We're going to do Toy Hammer After Dark this week. That will be pushed to probably next week, or whenever we get Joy Toy news. Which, but you know what's going to wind up happening? I'm going to be at Comic-Con, and they're going to announce Mortarion and the Death Guard, and it's going to be 40k versions, and I'm going to be super pissed because I'm going to have to race home Sunday night to do Toy Hammer After Dark. So, but alright guys, I'm going to cut it there. I'm going to give me about 15 minutes. I'm going to jump on, I'll still be dressed like this too, but I'm going to jump on Battle Sector, and we'll bust out Battle Sector, and we'll try to finish up that mission, and then maybe do Crusade mission and see what that's all about. So alright guys, I'm Wraith, I'm out. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh, make sure you guys go check out my review of the Cadian pack, because it's a good review, and this is me pumping this because I think this is awesome. I think this is such an awesome pack, and it's really good quality. So alright guys, I am out. I will see you guys soon, and oh, if you guys like this content, subscribe. Alright guys, later.